Yo, yeah, so he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Because Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
He started fighting as a child because he was scared.
Sitting on the ropes and shaking his head is not how he wants to end this fight.
Bob Crawford is one of the best I've ever seen don the gloves.
I told them, they don't know how strong I am.
He is arguably the best boxer of this era and the guy who would have beaten Floyd Mayweather himself.
But when you look at me, you say, all right, he can outthink you. He can outpunch you. He can move on you. He can bang with you. I think that's what makes me different than other fighters.
Part 1, the new Floyd Mayweather. This is a story about the #1 pound for pound boxer today, in my humble opinion, and in the world. His speed is unmatched. His boxing IQ is the best in history. Many of you will disagree with me, but Terence Crawford is one of the greats of all time, and this cannot be denied. Terence Crawford! That's what I like to call him, his nickname.
I'm like, hold up. Yo, yeah, so if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's crazy.
Looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination!
When I look at pound for pound, I look at every inch of it. And as far as being able to fight inside, outside, look at that patience, mentally together, I just look at you as #1 right now.
His agile reflexes, quick combinations, and power made this undefeated fighter in over 40 fights and an 80% knockout ratio one of the best of all time. A truly underrated fighter in my opinion. Because of his boxing IQ, he stands out from the rest of boxers. Terence Crawford does not get the praise and respect that he deserves. Part 2, entering the Matrix.
This what, everybody clamors over. The best fighting the best. Terence Crawford, 39-0, me 28-0. He has a title, I have 3 titles, and this is for the Undisputed. So I feel like this is a legacy fight.
I'm happy that the fight is here, but I'm not satisfied until my hand is raised July 29th. I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think we're gonna fight the shit out of each other. This is my moment to shine. I'm prepared to do whatever I have to do.
His build-up to the fight versus Errol Spence for undisputed welterweight supremacy and championship in the 4-belt era marked a moment in history that has never been done before. Crawford was coming off an epic win streak of 39 fights, knocking out Kell Brook, Shawn Porter, and David Avanesian in his last 3 fights.
He's picking it up now, just hanging down. What we call the bread back.
Taking it up the gears.
Crawford timed it over the top with a nice, short, I would say jab. Hook. That's hook type.
That's the first knockdown. Remember, the ropes held him up. Do we have 28 right here?
This fight is over.
Thundering in. Look at Crawford. Vicious attack. Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right. And another combination. Beautiful work by
Errol Spence also being undefeated and coming from a nice win streak in his last 3 fights against Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, and your Dennis Ugas.
They were blocked, and Errol Spence is doing the right thing, keeping his hands up. It's always dangerous in these last rounds.
Right,
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision, and still...
You're not expecting it at that moment. All you're expecting is throwing your punch. Boom.
That was a beautiful short left hand. But while Shawn was starting to throw that left hook, he dropped his right hand, and that gave the opportunity for Errol Spence to drop that little chopper in there. Boom. It's kind of a half uppercut, half left hand.
In favor of the winner, he is now the WBC and the IBF welterweight unified champion of the world.
When they stepped into the ring, it was a 50-50 fight. Many fans actually thought Errol Spence would destroy Terence Crawford because of his crazy pressure, great power, and phenomenal body shots.
And a nice uppercut by Spence. Spence going to work against the ropes. Algieri's hurt here.
And also because of his great reputation in the boxing industry. Many had Errol Spence easily walking through Terence Crawford. However, Terence "Bud" Crawford had different plans.
Sharp jab, fast, explosive jab to the head and the body, and there's a combination that drops Errol Spence for the first time in his career.
It's like every single shot Terence landed on Errol Spence backed him up and intimidated Errol. Funny thing is, Errol was and still is one of my favorite boxers of all time. I just love his savage body shots. This fight really made me respect Terence Crawford a whole lot more, and I already respected him. He was definitely and still is one of the top fighters in my opinion, and one of my favorite fighters of all time. But after each shot, Errol Spence visibly was changing. His body was getting rearranged. He was visibly getting bruised up, marked up. It didn't look like Spence could take any more punishment, but you gotta hand it to him. He has heart. He showed heart in there. I couldn't believe my eyes while I was watching this unfold live. If you're still watching, make sure you guys like and subscribe and send the video to your uncle. Bud's speed, boxing IQ, and timing was clearly too much for Errol Spence and was clearly overbearing. It was only so long until you know the inevitable of what was going to happen. Any boxing fan and the people in the arena who were watching that fight that night knew what was about to happen. And given the fact that the person who was delivering these shots was Errol Spence, everybody could see what was about to happen. And this is what brought you to the title of my YouTube video.
Leading to an incredible amount of success. And it's not just the jab, the uppercut, and the counter right hook, the left to right, Errol Spence on inline skates, and the referee has intervened. Mamma mia! Terence "Bud" Crawford has made history.
This is why I say Terence Crawford is the new Matrix character. Forget Lomachenko, forget Floyd Mayweather, it's Terence Crawford. And shout out to Boxing Legends TV, by the way. This is no shots, but I want to become the #1 boxing documentary channel on YouTube, Abdullah with the gloves. So in conclusion guys, where do you think it all went wrong for Errol Spence in this fight? This marked history. This was the first time there is a 4-belt undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. What do you guys think of Terence Crawford? Do you think he's one of the best boxers of all time? Because I think he is. And do you think he is truly, as the YouTube video says, the new Matrix character? Should I make more videos like this? Which fighter should I talk about in my next documentary, as this marks episode 2 of my new Boxing Story series? Did you enjoy this video? Show me right now by jabbing that like button and commenting down below Crawford Matrix, so I know that you made it this far into my video. And I will smile when I look at my phone notifications while I'm on the bus to the gym and I see that you guys commented Crawford Matrix down below in my video. Until next time people, this is Abdullah with the gloves, aka AWDG, aka your uncle's favorite boxing channel. And as always guys, comment down below which country you guys are watching from. there's a weird YouTube sound that they introduced. Whenever you guys click on the end screen in my outro, you're gonna see it in a few seconds time. Apparently when you click on it, you get like a clickety sound, like it's like a click. Let me know if you guys hear the clickety sound by clicking on the video in the outro, guys.
Terence Crawford, world champion of the world. A moment in history for the American.
Being an exotic, my flow's hypnotic, sometimes melodic.